Hey guys, welcome to Grilling with Red. Today we're in the kitchen again. It's been cold outside, man. We're past the holidays, been really busy. We ain't got a video out in a few weeks, so I figured we'd do a video. But I just wanted to show y'all, I entered a contest on YouTube. I follow a lot of cooking people on YouTube. One of them is Smokin and Grilling with AB. But anyways, I was watching him one day and you know, you had to comment on one of his videos and get into a drawing for a set of his knives. He's got a signature set of knives out, so I thought, what the heck, I'll do it. So I done it, and you had to be present watching him live video the next Sunday, be present to win. So I tuned in, watched for over an hour. Lo and behold, when he called out the grand prize winner.
The winner of the 3-knife set is Grilling with Red.
Check out these knives. I won a whole set of 3, Smokin and Grilling with AB set of knives. Man, they're awesome. They're beautiful. The Damascus steel blade, the handles, full tang. They didn't cut corners on these knives whatsoever. This is the 10-inch carving knife. They feel very good. They're very well balanced, good thick blades. I don't know if y'all can see that. Holding edge, man. That Damascus steel, there's just something about it. This is the 8-inch chef's knife. Feels very good in the hand. I mean, I can't say enough about these knives. I told him, you know, when I done my next video that I was going to show these in my videos, and I'll be using them when I cook. I've got some other knives. I've got some Shunes, and they're great. But these right here, man, I was super proud when I won these things. The last one here, this is I believe it's a 5-inch petty knife. This, man, it's just great. It'd work good like those jalapeno videos I did, that jalapeno poppers. Man, getting in there and cleaning up those jalapenos and getting that stuff out, or whether you're slicing a tomato, slicing an onion for some hamburgers, throw on the grill. Man, I'm telling y'all what though, y'all, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but that Damascus steel layered in there, man, it is beautiful. And those handles, it's got of course, it's got etched in it, the Smokin and Grilling with AB. Laser cut in there. But man, these knives they're great. I just wanted to show y'all that. So for today's video, what I was going to do, since I won these knives on his channel, he put up a video the other day of a rum cake, and I've been wanting to make a rum cake. And as soon as he did that, I said, right there's the video. That's what I'm doing next. So in honor of winning the knives on Smokin and Grilling with AB's channel, we're going to do a rum cake today. So let's get everything set up and switch gears here, and let's start a rum cake. See y'all in just a minute. All right, guys, let's get into these ingredients. All-purpose flour, eggs, room temperature butter. This has been setting out for probably 2 hours, at least 2 hours. So make sure you use room temperature. A little cooking spray. We're going to spray the pan before we put our batter in. Granulated sugar, salt, baking powder, baking soda, vanilla, pecans, and of course, this is a rum cake. We've got our rum. This is Captain Morgan spiced rum. Instant vanilla pudding, canola oil. That's all the ingredients for the cake itself. And then we've got our glaze over here. These ingredients are for our glaze. We've got more granulated sugar, water. This flour right here is just a little bit of extra flour we're going to line the pan with before we put our batter in. I should have told y'all that in the main ingredients. More butter, and of course, more rum. That's got all the ingredients covered. Let's get everything set up and we'll start building this thing. All right, so let's get started here. Take our pecans. We're going to give them what I'm going to call a rough chop. There's that knife. Man, I'm telling you, these things they're super, super comfortable. We're just going to take these and just give them just a rough chop. Nothing special. There's no whatever you feel. If you want to put whole ones in there, that's fine. Make it your own, you know. We're just gonna give them, that's beautiful right there. Easy enough, easy and quick. All right. What we're gonna do with them, we're gonna line the bottom of that pan once we get it ready, and that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna get our pan ready. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's get our bundt pan here. Just a standard bundt pan. We'll take our cooking spray. Move that out of the way for now. We're just gonna take our bundt pan and we're just gonna spray it down with this cooking spray. Get it coated good. All right, then we're gonna take, we've got a little bit of, that was the little bit of extra flour. This is not the flour out of our 3 cups that we've measured out for the cake itself, for our batter. This is a little bit extra. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna sprinkle it in the pan. Then we're gonna roll the pan around. Didn't really want that much, but just kind of bump it. Get that coated good. All right, so we've got our bundt pan coated down. You can see we sprayed it with a little cooking spray. Then we coated it with flour. Now let's set that to the side. And y'all, AB, you know, he says he's taking the mystery out of cooking. He's simplifying these recipes, and that's all I'm doing right now. You know, I'm just following along. I've never made a rum cake, but I'm just following him along. We'll find out how easy it is. All right, let's get our dry ingredients going here. Let's take a fresh bowl, get our flour put in the bowl. All right, pudding, salt, baking powder, baking soda. All the baking powder didn't want to come out. Then we're going to take and we're going to mix that together. Just like that. Then we're going to set that to the side. All right, next we're going to put the sugar. Then we've got butter. Remember now, this is that room temperature butter. Been setting out for at least 2 hours. You want to make sure it's good, not cold butter. All right, let's get our eggs cracked up here and get them in. That right there is why you want to crack them in a bowl and not over here. Let me get something to get that out with. Got a piece of shell in there. Plus, you never know if your eggs are bad. You may have a bad egg and you ruin the whole thing. So, one more. All right, let's put our eggs in. Oil, vanilla extract, and of course our rum. Now next, what we want to do, we want to start incorporating our dry mix into this and form the batter. All right, after you get that kind of chopped up, as you can see, we're going to start incorporating our dry ingredients. Remember now, not all at once. We're gonna go nice and slow with some of this. We're just gonna add in some of the flour mixture here. We're gonna start out nice and slow. All right, once you've got that dry ingredients cut in there, I'm gonna scrape the sides of this down. Take your rubber spatula and scrape the sides of your bowl down. All right, so, hey, AB, look here. Cleaning my spatula off too. All right. Now, let's take it. All right, once you got all your dry ingredients cut in, hey, y'all know what to do with these right here. Y'all remember, we was little kids, couldn't wait for Mama to get done with them right there. Clean them up. I'm gonna set this to the side right now, but y'all know what to do with them. Don't let that go to waste. That's good stuff right there. All right, so here we go. AB's batter was a little thicker than mine. Mine might pour a little bit, so we're gonna run with that. Let's get our pan back over here. I'm gonna set this to the side right here. Let's get our bundt pan. Like you said, watch out where you touch it. Now your thumbprint's gonna be on the side if you reach down in there and touch it. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna take these pecans. Just gonna put a few of them down in the bottom here. You know, you put as many as you want. You want a bunch on the top of it, just load it up, but looks pretty good right there. All right, what we're gonna do next, we're gonna take our batter. We're gonna pour it in our bundt pan here. He had to spoon his, but mine seems to be pouring pretty good. All right, so AB let his set for a few minutes. Take that and just I'm kind of evening it up in the pan there. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this set for probably, I think he said 7 to 10 minutes. We're gonna go 10 minutes and let it set. We're gonna let this batter get worked into those crevices. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. And I should have mentioned to y'all earlier that I've got the oven over here preheating. It's at 350 degrees. So we're gonna let this set for a few minutes and then we're gonna put it in the oven. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. Y'all can see we're about, 10 minutes from where we got finished mixing it a while ago. I won't tilt it up like that. Batter's kind of smoothed out. It's probably filled up all the crevices in the bottom. So, all right, we're gonna go over here. We've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna go in the oven for 55 minutes. 55 minutes, remember that. So let's get this in the oven. I'll see y'all in 55 minutes. All right, so our timer has just went off, 55 minutes. Just got it out. Whoo, look at that. All right, so we're just gonna let this sit here and cool off just a little bit for just a minute. We're gonna make this glaze. Take us about 3 minutes to do the glaze. In the meantime, let's let that sit and we'll come back to it in just a second. All right, so let's get our glaze going. We're gonna go on a medium-high heat. I'll put the butter in. All right, so we're gonna get this butter. This butter will melt pretty quick because it's really soft. It's been sitting out for a while. All right, so our butter's melting pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and add some of the other ingredients. Let's go ahead and put the water in. I'll go ahead and put the rum in. And get that stirred up. Okay, this is heating up. We're still on a medium-high heat. All right, so we're starting to get some bubbles around the edge. We're going to go ahead and start adding in our sugar. Go ahead and cut the heat down a little bit to about a medium. I'm on a gas stove and it gets really hot. So just keep stirring this. We're gonna bring it to a boil. Just don't want to scorch it, of course. All right, as y'all can see, we're a couple of minutes in. And this is starting to foam up pretty good and starting to bubble up. Just continue to stir. We're going to go ahead and reduce our heat. Let this kind of die down a little bit. Y'all can see, you reduce your heat, it'll start to die down. Want to get that sugar good and dissolved in there. All right, we're going to go ahead and kill the heat. And there's our glaze. All right, so we've got our glaze. We've got our cake out of the oven. We're going to take a skewer. We're just going to poke some holes. Of course, you can see, for those that have made cakes before, it's done. Just go around and make some holes. We're going to take a little bit of that glaze and we're going to pour all over this. This is the bottom. This is, of course, a bundt pan. It's actually upside down right now. All right. Then, we don't want to do all of our glaze, but we're going to take some of this glaze and we're going to pour all over this bottom. You don't want to pour all of it now because you want to save some for the top. Just like that. Let it sit here for just a minute. Let that glaze soak in. All right, it's time for the moment of truth. It's been sitting here for a few minutes. We've got the bottom coated with our glaze. Fixing to hopefully flip it over and it come out. But hey, If you like these videos, hit that subscribe button and that notifications bell while you're at it. I'm gonna try to get some more out there this year. That's my goal. I'm gonna try to get some more content, some more videos out there, show y'all how I do this cooking. But in the meantime, let's flip this thing over and see if it'll come out. I've got the cake presentation platter dish. Not sure what you call these, but so here's what we're gonna do. Remember, we're working upside down now. So we're gonna turn it like that. We're gonna go over. It's still a little warm, not too bad, but a little warm. All right. Here comes the moment of truth. All right. Then you want to take this, your remaining glaze, I suppose you could take and poke you some holes around the top, but I don't want to mess up the presentation of it. And then you want to take this glaze, just go right around the top of it right there. You can use all of it, you don't have to. Totally up to you. Looks good to me. Man. Y'all check that out. Y'all make this rum cake? Look at that.